in this particular video, we will look into the anatomy of monocot stem. So, when we look into the anatomy of monocot stem, we will compare it with anatomy of dicot stem. So, if we talk about dicot stem, then outermost layer was epidermis. The same epidermis is present in the case of monocot. Below this epidermis, there was next layer which was called as cortex. Now, this cortex in the case of dicot stem was divided into three parts. The first layer was hypodermis. Below hypodermis, there was general cortex, and below this, there was endodermis. Now, all the tissues below this cortex, below this endodermis, in the case of dicot stem, we call it as stele. So, there was stele, and in this, there was pericycle. Below this pericycle, there were vascular bundles. Below vascular bundles were medullary or pith rays, and the last part was pith. So, this is the arrangement or anatomy which is present in dicot stem. Now, we will compare this anatomy with this monocot stem. Now, in the case of monocot stem, if we look into epidermis, then it is the same. So, let us mark it. It is same as what present in dicot stem. So, we can say that in the case of epidermis, it will be covered by cuticle, thin layer of cuticle. It will have few stomata which will be present. And thirdly, it will have epidermal hairs called as trichomes. So, this condition is same in monocot stem as well as the dicot stem. Now, if we talk of second layer, that is cortex, now in the case of monocot stem, this ground tissue is not divided into three parts. So, we will not have different layers of cortex, pericycle or pith. So, we can say that in this case, we talked about cortex, we talked about these layers, but in the case of monocot stems, these will be absent. What happens in monocot stem is that this hypodermis is present, and all the tissue that is present below the hypodermis, we call it general cortex. So, in the case of monocot stem, all the cells below hypodermis, that will be called as ground tissue, and ground tissue will be made of cells of parenchyma. Coming below this epidermis, in the case of cortex, this will be absent, this will be absent, only hypodermis will be present. Hypodermis will have sclerenchymatous cells. So, point to be noted here is that in the case of dicot stem, it was collenchymatous cells, but in the case of monocot stem, it is sclerenchymatous cells. The function remains the same in both, that is, it provides mechanical strength to the stem. Now, below this, general cortex, as we said, will be absent. Endodermis will be absent. This whole stele part will be absent. So, pericycle is absent. Then medullary or pith rays will be absent. Pith will be absent. It will only be vascular tissue made of vascular bundles which will be present. Now, comparing the vascular bundles of both, in the case of dicot stem, there was a ring arrangement of vascular bundles, but in the case of monocot stem, the vascular bundles are scattered. We can see in this particular diagram, these round structures are the vascular bundles, and these are scattered in ground tissue. Next, if we talk about the vascular bundle, then in the case of monocot stem, vascular bundles are surrounded by sclerenchymatous bundle sheet layer. This layer was absent in the case of dicot stem. Next, in this case, vascular bundles are conjoined, vascular bundles are closed, and vascular bundles are endark in condition. Next, if we talk about size of dicot stem vascular bundles was uniform, but in this case the size vary. The peripheral, the outer vascular bundles are smaller in size, and the central vascular bundles are larger in size. Next, talking about phloem parenchyma and water containing cavities. In the case of monocot stem, phloem parenchyma is absent within vascular bundles. But if we talk about water containing cavities, then in monocot stem, these are a characteristic. So that means we can say that in the case of dicot stem, water containing cavities are absent. In the case of monocot stem, these are present. The same description we can look into this diagram as well. The outermost layer we talked about epidermis, that is present over here. Then it was hypodermis, that is present over here. All the tissue below this hypodermis was ground tissue. So all this tissue is the ground tissue. Then vascular bundles were scattered. We can look into this. In this also, these are the scattered vascular bundles. Now in this, the condition is conjoint. So that means phloem will be outside and xylem will be inside. And that is the structure of monocot stem.